So I just want to quickly touch on the difference between being peaceful and being lazy.
Now, this fella might have a really kind heart, he might have the best intentions ever, but look at their handle. We evolve together. Most people haven't figured this out. This is an age-old agenda, and I've been sitting on this for years, hoping somebody else would fucking figure it out. It was put in place, and many other pieces on the board were moved around so that people will down the line buy into merging man with machine. Good people don't support this. Best of all, if you assume what I just said doesn't hold water, you think it's some wishy-washy shit, or you have to grab some tinfoil and fashion a hat to make yourself feel better, fine, do that. If you looked into who Darwin was, you would already know that evolution is a fucking joke, through and fucking through. Now, if you think that's horseshit, again, because you're probably assuming too much and you're believing things instead of using your brain and thinking for yourself, look into where the working concepts that Darwin did speak to, which have nothing to do with evolution, came from. And I rattle this off every now and again because people are still not bringing it up because they bought into an adult fairy tale, which is evolution, mind you. That's what I'm referring to. Darwin stole his working concepts from a dying man in a tent, and it never comes up. If you guys could tell me who that gentleman's name is, okay. I mean, if this guy actually saw this, he gave a shit, he saw the video, he researched, and he could tell me what the name of the man in the tent is, I'd allow him to follow this account again. My account, I mean. But people aren't going to do that. 10 to 1, he won't give a flying fuck. You know, just another person online that he just can't follow now. Ooh, imagine what I could teach you. And or he'll get his panties in a ruffle. Usually that's how it goes. Usually that's how it goes. People are pretty predictable for the most part, but sometimes they surprise you. Only a handful, and I do mean a few people, have surprised me over the years. Most people have just lost their fucking shit. If people are paying attention, I could teach you things you're not supposed to know, but again, most people don't give a flying fuck because they have a slush pile to choose from in their feed, where they are spoon-fed propaganda by and large. And or unremarkable horse shit. I just saw a video where a guy was, his big revelation is the moon and the sun are in the same sky. And that's the wording he had on the top. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. They're wandering stars. And they're part of our system. They influence us in a number of ways. Not just the two of them, all 7 of the classical wandering stars. Now is a great time to think of the flat earth community or the globe theory. It would be pretty damn neat if people could connect the dots. But I do realize these dots they're pretty far apart in some cases, at least how people would probably first tackle this. There are numerous steps in between. But if people were thinking for themselves, they wouldn't have bought into this shit to begin with. And I've already highlighted that. So I'm going to slap this into the other video. This was the fella's response. I mean, he was civil. After it uploads, I'll probably tell him, well, here's a video. And, I mean, he'll probably be insulted by it, even though I am trying to help people. But, yeah. What did he say? He said, a lot happened in this conversation, but I'm not sure what you're getting at. Straightforward enough. I just wish people would just think about this shit and try to reason it out on their own and actually make progress. But, as always, what the fuck do I know?